Hey guys, Sam here and welcome back to another episode of the Wexford project. Thank you so much for the support on the first episode. We smashed over 300 likes. If we could do that again, that would be absolutely fantastic. But we're just going to get straight into it. No dilly-dallying. However, I do want to just take a look at some of the poll results in the last video. If you don't know that, we will be doing some polls on most of these videos. So if you want to check in the top right corner, there could be some polls. I'm not 100% sure if I will be doing polls, but there could be some polls. So the first one I want to take a look at is, should we scout for youth? It was a pretty close one, actually. 55% of you said no, keep it to just the Wex, but 44% of you said yes. So for now, we won't scout youth. We'll just keep it to the created players that we have. If we lose too many of them, I'm not sure if we will or not, but we will have to maybe take a look at that in the future. But for now, we're just going to keep it to the Wex players and, of course, that boy's box. Speaking of that boy's box, I actually did ask you guys, should we sell him eventually, and 73% of you said yes. Eventually we should sell that boy's box. So when it comes time, we will see when exactly it'll be that we should sell him. But now though, he is part of the squad, because of course the team at the moment is not as good as it could be. And last but not least, there was an outstanding 87%, a huge majority saying yes, we should train the players, and we did do that for this season here. So thank you so much for the feedback on the polls on the first episode. Again, like I said, I'm not sure if there will or will not be in the top right corner more polls for you today. Also, keep leaving your suggestions in the comment section below for future suggestions. It is very much appreciated, and we definitely will be doing more experiments. I know the uploads have been a little bit sparse over the past week or two, but I'm hoping to get more consistent stuff up for you guys within the next coming weeks. So without further ado, let's take a look at the team. Okay, this is what the team looks like going into Season 2. We got some 20 rated players, some players just under 20. So the plan really is going into this season to train the defenders for a large portion of it, try and catch them up, because they seem to grow a little bit slower than the midfielders and the attackers as well. So really it'll be focusing on them, and then just trying to do as well-rounded of a job as possible, trying to train people from all positions, trying to train them up evenly, and trying to have an evenly rated team. I don't really necessarily need a position to be better than the others, although I will say that we will be taking a look at the goalkeeper position as well. That'll be a position that we will be training a little bit extra. I'm not sure if you guys agree with that decision or not, but I do feel like it's a very important part of whether we concede a lot of goals or not. As important as the defense is, I think the goalkeeper really has to be a bit higher rated. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with that, but for Season 2, we will be taking a look at the goalkeeper, and we'll be training a little bit more with the goalkeeper. Now, I'm not going to show the training, but I am doing the training, just so you guys know. Throughout this season, the training has been done. Looking at a third of the way through the season, we have 2 wins on the board actually, which is fantastic. 9 points on the board already. Of course, last season's total was 17 points. So if we could get better than that, I think it's a successful season. As you can already tell, the defensive side of things hasn't been good, but also the attacking side of things hasn't been too terrific either. Although only 1 goal behind Longford Town, which isn't too bad, and then Galway United are currently in 10th. Shamrock Rovers are struggling, which I found a little bit surprising, but at the moment it's Sligo Rovers, St. Pat's, and Cork City in the European spot. In terms of the growth, a third of the way through the season, now this is with training, you can see that it is a lot more than last season. You can tell just already. Last season we grew at about 15 to 20 overall throughout the season, depending on the position. We're already going up 8, 9, 10 overall, a third of the way in. So already some fantastic results with the training as well. You can probably tell that some of the defending and goalkeeper positions have gone up a little bit more, because again, we were focusing on them, trying to catch them up to the midfielders and the attackers. 2/3 of the way into the season, and we have dropped to last in the table, but only on goal difference. And actually, we have 1 more win than Longford Town. So we picked up another win in those 11 games, and we're looking decent. Shamrock Rovers with a massive jump from 1/3 of the way to 2/3 of the way in the season. A massive, massive jump for them. They're currently in 2nd, but it is Sligo Rovers at the moment who are just 7 points clear, just dominating the league at the moment. I'm pretty sure they did really well at the end of last season. I don't remember exactly where they came. I'm sure you guys can check or someone remembers. In terms of the growth, 2/3 of the way in, you can see that we are smashing it. I mean, there are some positions that have gone up nearly 20 overall, 2/3 of the way through the season. We're getting to that 30 rating. Most players above that, some of it are a little bit below it, but as you can see, the ratings are really starting to get up there. So the training is definitely helping. Whether or not we're getting there too quickly or not, I'll leave that up to you guys, but I'm sure you're all okay with the growth at the moment. And we should be, I think, another maybe season or 2, and we will definitely be challenging for this Irish League. And finally, at the end of the season, Sligo Rovers do end up taking the title by 8 points. and they are the Irish League champions, with St. Pat's and Shamrock Rovers taking 2nd and 3rd. We ended up coming in 11th. We didn't come last. We beat Longford Town, which just begs the question, like, how bad are Longford Town in real life if we're beating them? Wexford Youth, 23 points on the board, a 6-point improvement over last season, which is fantastic. 5 wins on the board, 20 losses, 71 goals conceded, so I think that's better than last season, but still obviously improvements have to be made. In terms of the top goal scorers for us, we actually had a really low goal tally, I would say. The top goal scorers are J-Wex, P-Wex, and G-Wex, all with 5 goals. Dat Boy's Box, again, with just a terrible season, really, for a 99 rated player. 4 goals, 4 assists, over 32 appearances. A lot of people claiming that Dat Boy's Box is a stolen or is meant to be some other character. I've never seen these names before, to be honest with you. Dat Boy's Box is a completely original character that we've made. So I'm not sure exactly where people were getting that idea from, but he only picked up 4 goals and 4 assists, which is, I mean, we're not scoring a lot of goals, to be fair. So to contribute to maybe 8 goals is decent, but still. He picked up a red card though, which I thought was pretty interesting. He seems to be maybe a bit of a violent player, maybe a bit of a short-fused player. And also, if you look at the averages on the right-hand side, he does have the highest average. So he has been our best performing player if you take a look at it like that. So maybe overall he's not doing that badly, but he is a 99 rated player. And you can't forget that he is a 99 rated player. He should be doing maybe just a little bit better. And finally, the growth at the end of the season, you'll notice that our goalkeeper went up a massive rating. Like I said, I was focusing on the goalkeeper for season 2 to try and get him to just an admirable level, to just a competitive level. You can see he's gone up 38 overall. So he's up to a 54 rating. And I think that's now something that we can actually sort of be a little bit better defensively going into next season. Maybe not concede over 70 goals. Now, I don't know if it'll actually make a difference or if we have to get the defense up as well. But overall, you're looking at like 20 overall gaining in a season. But that is it. That is the end of today's video, guys. I am hoping to have season 3 out for you guys tomorrow and doing more consistent videos again, because it has been a rough couple of weeks here for the channel. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I know that perhaps if this isn't something that you want to see, maybe you could let me know in the comment section below. I don't want this series to drag on. I want to wrap this up as quick as possible. So it's not meant to be going on for multiple weeks. It was really meant to be maybe 1 week of these, but unfortunately the situations with uploading has been a little bit different to what I expected going into this series. So thank you so much for sticking with it. We will definitely have more experiment ideas and different experiments, and just the 1 video experiments coming back as well. So you can keep leaving your suggestions in the comment section below, guys, but I do have to get out of here. I have to get going, but I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, leave a like on it. I hope you did enjoy today's video. I hope you had a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.